Hi again, Yusufa from AthGene here, and welcome back to another episode of Genes Behind the Scenes. Today I just want to do something a bit different. I get asked a lot of times, what about our data, the data that we're gathering? Is it something that can be used to further scientific research, to contribute to the scientific community? The short answer is yes. The long answer is it's a bit complicated, and I'll explain what I mean. Pure DNA data, as it were, is becoming more and more a commodity, right? We're currently gathering 240,000 gene data points for each test that we do. But just having this data as a standalone in itself, it's not really that valuable, and we can't really do anything with it. We can't add more value to you or to the community with just that. However, the combination of different kinds of data sets, including the genetic data that we're gathering from our users, but also something called phenotypic data. It's basically what is the expression of that gene. In our case, it's things like weight, height, body mass index, etc. So that'll be a second data set that we are gathering to somehow add value to you. Now, here's where it's going to start really getting interesting, which is when we start gathering the third sort of data set, which is the dynamically tracked data. One of the things that we're going to roll out in 2017 is a mobile application which grants users ongoing advice based on not only their goals, but also their DNA pushed directly into their mobile device. So the collection of that data, meaning people's activity levels and what sort of results they're getting from that, coupled with the DNA data, and coupled with their phenotypic data, meaning their height, weight, etc., that's when it starts to get interesting, and that's when it starts to become valuable. And what we can then do is we can run correlations between these multiple data sets, and the minute we start, at scale, the minute we start testing hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions of people, we will be able to identify pretty concurrently correlations between these three data sets. At that point, we will be able to sort of add even more value to you guys, because we can then give even more specific advice. It's something called predictive counseling. We'll take that in another video. But the punchline is, yes, we are gathering data that can be valuable towards the scientific community. Yes, we are gathering data that will be valuable towards the AthGene community. This is another episode of Genes Behind the Scenes. Thank you so much for your time.